some girl chat. Okay, this is a good one. This past Tuesday, Kendall Jenner became the first model since Cindy Crawford in 1992 to have her own global Pepsi advertising campaign. However, her ad, which centers on a protest, ironically caused many people around the world to protest Pepsi and even Kendall herself. If you haven't seen it, here's a clip.
Oh God, we're playing.
Many people were quick to criticize the ad and the implication that a can of soda could cure the world of racism and equality. Following the backlash, Pepsi pulled the ad and issued a statement saying, quote, Pepsi was trying to project a global message of unity, peace, and understanding. Clearly, we missed the mark, and we apologize. We did not intend to make light of any serious issue. We are removing the content and halting any further rollout. We also apologize for putting Kendall Jenner in this position. So, ladies, what did you think when you first saw the ad?
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, the song is amazing.
I love the song.
I felt the intensity.
Yeah.
I felt where they were going with it.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All up until she handed the police officer the Pepsi can.
Yes.
Am I the only one that was like, ee? Oh, and also the wig removal. It just got weird at that point.
No, I was with you. I got excited too because I was like, oh wow! From the first second, they're going there. They're going to make a political statement,
Yes.
something that's a very necessary conversation.
But I love that it felt badass in the sense of like, you know, we're gonna get out there, we're gonna fight. Like,
however, though, you guys, as a black woman, though, I liked seeing all the different races. But I only saw like one or two black women in the woman.
And she was holding the wig. That was the thing. I was like,
okay, I saw multi-races. I saw, you know, somebody wearing a hijab.
Which I like the intent
African
of it.
dancing. There was African dancing going on with the guy.
But,
yeah. Here's the problem.
there you go. There go the sister with the wig.
Yeah, okay.
It was technically, you guys, I don't know if you guys know this, it actually wasn't supposed to be released here in the U.S. This was actually supposed to be a global
Like this
campaign.
is gonna do any better anywhere else in the world.
I know, but I'm just saying
like
why
somebody else was gonna see what we saw.
Why they were trying to show so many different nationalities.
I thought she was going to throw that can of Pepsi at him.
Right?
That's what it should have happened at the end.
No, when she handed it and the cop drank it like, we're putting an end to this. I was like,
but then people would be angry saying you can't throw a can of Pepsi at a police officer.
It shouldn't have been Pepsi at all. That's the whole point.
You can't hand over a product to end what the heck we're going through right now.
I think that was the issue. They glamorized and they made something light of something that truly just isn't.
Yeah. No.
It's very serious
If you've never been to a protest, you don't understand. And this is no shade on Kendall Jenner, but she's never been to a protest because I don't see how you could tape that and feel like, yeah, this is the way to go. I mean, unless they explain something different to her, maybe they did when they were, you know, pitching it to her. You've never been to a protest. People ain't smiling. People not sitting up here, you know, like cheering like that. No, they're not. They're angry. They're protesting for a reason, you know, and that's why people got upset.
And here's what I don't get. A multi-billion-dollar company. You can imagine when they came up with this idea, there's got to be a board meeting, there's got to be sketch boards.
Wasn't there at least one person that felt like, wait a minute?
No, you know who was that? Let me tell you who that person was.
Okay.
It was that one intern that nobody listens to.
Probably.
His name is usually Jamal. Don't nobody listen to Jamal. Jamal probably over there in the corner going, yo, that's not cool. That's not cool.
I really wonder, was there, you know, a person of color in there saying this, you know, obviously a lot of people are saying that it looks like it's mimicking or imitating or making light of the Black Lives Matter movement.
Well, any protest. I don't even think it was because there's some...
But that was one of the things that they felt.
Yes, me personally, when I saw it, I thought they got their inspiration from Aisha Evans, who was the beautiful black woman, you know, gracefully standing, peacefully standing next to the police officers. But the cinematographer of the Pepsi commercial actually said they got the inspiration from a 1967 photograph of a woman protesting against the Vietnam War. She was holding a flower.
A daisy.
Yeah, a daisy.
Yeah, but the difference is ain't nobody trying to make money off that flower.
Daisy, exactly.
Right.
It was...
Like, you're making money off the Pepsi, you know?
Yeah, you truly
Okay.
got the intent when you saw that photo,
Well,
but a Pepsi
you know what?
can.
Many people felt the need to speak out on social media against the ad, including Martin Luther King Jr.'s daughter, Bernice King, who tweeted this picture of her father clashing with police, along with the caption, "If only my daddy would have known about the power of Pepsi."
Ooh.
You know,
See,
that's when it got
that's
real.
funny. That's
Me
not even
neither.
funny. That's like
no,
real.
because what she's saying is low key shade.
No,
but
yeah.
it's shade because she's saying you're not about to mock what people went through.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
That is the gravity of what this is
and
saying.
still going through.
But
you
there
know what
were
I mean?
some funny ones though, because Jamil Hill from ESPN, she tweeted, "Pepsi ain't been right since they lit Michael Jackson's hair on fire."
I'm done. I'm done.
That one was funny. That was.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love social media.
I mean, there were a lot of memes, Jeannie.
Oh my
that came
gosh.
out when the ad dropped.
Another one.
And the internet, they did not let us down.
They never do.
I posted a few on my Instagram.
Oh, yeah, some
okay.
good ones.
Here's one that said the worst part of the Pepsi commercial is when Kendall decides to protest racism by making a black woman hold her wig.
Wait, you guys. That legit is her hairstylist, though.
Yeah,
that's
isn't
her
that Lacey?
Yeah, that's her long-term
And she's a
hairstylist.
phenomenal hairstylist.
Yeah, she's
And
by
that's
the way.
fine, but the point is the symbolism. See,
Yeah, yeah.
it's very,
Yes,
very
true.
important with symbolism. And if that was the only black, let them know, sister, okay? We feel some type of way, you know? Now, here's another one with a police officer holding a woman down. You probably remember this. This was this was the young lady that was in Texas.
Terrible.
And what they did was they used this and they said, the officer points and says, "Give me that Pepsi."
This is sad, but
This is
Yeah.
that's not funny.
No.
What that is that showed an example of why people are getting so upset
Yeah.
because of what's happening between the police officers in the community, and not
Yes.
all officers are like that.
No.
But it's funny because, let's be real, at first, Pepsi, when this first came out, they sent out
They
one
stood by
statement
their
and they
statement,
stood by
yeah.
their statement. Then it took all of this for them to realize, wait a minute, we really missed the mark. Yeah,
Yeah.
you did, you know. And this is the power of the internet. This is what can happen
your
when we
voices.
use it and have different voices.
Yeah.
That's what I like about the internet.
yeah.
I will say, I know this is weird, but I really like when opportunities go wrong for individuals or groups of people because it gives you an opportunity to show what's right. So I applaud Pepsi at least for doing the right thing, and I really think it was classy that you guys protected your talent.
I think Kris Jenner went to Pepsi and said, look, you need to protect my daughter.
Yeah,
That's
but-
because for them to add that at the very
That's
end,
very unheard of.
Yeah.
Brands
because
don't always
she
do
knows.
that. If the
But
ship's going
let's
down, the
be-
brand takes you with you.
Let's
So-
be really, really honest. If you were offered the opportunity to be a part of something like this, and it's being pitched to you that you can represent your generation in a positive way to show that you're going to stand for something, to show that you're a part of something, you too, if it was sold to you that way, you absolutely would be like, absolutely, I want to be a part of this.
No,
I want to
of
stand up for
course.
my generation
Yes.
as a millennial to show that we have a voice. So I think if it was pitched to her that way, and that's how you think artistically it's going to come across,
Yes.
you would want to be a part of that too.
Oh, yeah.
And how many
Artistically-
times have we gotten caught up in, I'm sure, in some place of your career, you got into a brand endorsement or something that
Yeah,
you do
went
because
wrong.
it's, and then you look at it later on and you're like, oh God, somebody please don't retweet that. You know what I mean? Like it happens.
And that's why I'm saying you really can't blame Kendall because
No.
it's about editing, it's about production, it's
And
about
I'm
the
sure
way the
Pepsi
story
paid,
flows.
too.
Yo,
Yeah.
had they just edited it differently and maybe she don't hand the can at the end to... We actually might be all right with it. Am I bugging?
But
it wasn't...
No, I don't know.
If it was edited differently and they would have done... I'm sorry. up to
I
the
think
point where
just
the
as a
photographer-
whole, with the climate that's going on right now, you just gotta leave that alone. Don't use
See,
that
I
to sell your
disagree.
product.
No, I disagree. I
don't
feel like
think
they could use that to make a really
Like
strong
what? What would have been?
statement.
But don't make light of it. That's what I'm saying.
Don't make light of
Or like
it.
this, there's a lot of commercials that do this, and I really like it. Show the whole message of the march. Show every race,
Yes.
every age, every color going through with it. Showing them stand up, face off to the policeman, then stop the whole thing, and at the end, Pepsi. Done. I got the message.
Yes, I actually agree with
Right?
that. I've actually seen commercials that make you feel like, do you guys remember the time when it was like Pepsi Generation?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that?
Yes.
Imagine if they had shown it that way, like we are the Pepsi generation, we have a voice, we have something to be said. When the girl was actually the photographer woman,
Yeah.
I don't know what the proper word is for
Hijab?
the hijab. Thank you
Yes.
so much. When the young woman was in the hijab and she's sitting there and
Beautiful,
she's
too.
beautiful, absolutely stunning, I felt something. Did anybody, like, I felt like,
Yeah.
okay, I see where this is going.
Started
This
out
is going
great.
in a good place. It just got weird.
I felt like it was contrived. If
Even that
I'm
forced?
really honest, it was forced. It was like, okay, really?
Well, it's
That's
a
the thing.
commercial.
You can't do all of that in just like 30 seconds or 60
Right.
seconds.
You had to
Well,
put
let's be honest,
together
that
a
commercial
Pepsi
was not
commercial.
30 seconds. That commercial felt like it was going on for 15 minutes, but it was a full
Yeah,
4
because she was
minutes.
walking
of
so
pain.
slow. It was like, like...
If you had to put together a Pepsi commercial with a statement that speaks up about what's going on right now in the racial climate and all of that, what would your treatment be?
I would seriously have to think about it
Yeah.
because you can't be insensitive to what's going on right
Sure.
now.
Right.
So
Right.
Yeah.
it would take some time. And then, honestly, I would do some research. That's why they have focus groups, like show your commercial to the millennials.
I'm telling you.
And maybe you would have gotten, the feedback
And
earlier.
listen to
so
Jamal.
You wouldn't be in
That's
this
all you had to
position.
do.
Shut up.
Listen to
Okay.
Jamal.
All right, Jamal, we hope you get promoted. Speaking of models, supermodel Tyra Banks recently made a huge announcement on Instagram regarding a rule change coming soon to her show, America's Next Top Model, for its 24th cycle. You guys,
24.
congratulations,
Wow.
Tyra.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's amazing for her.
So check out her message.
You know what I hear all the time? Tyra, come on. Why have an age limit? So you know what? I'm taking that age limit off. You want to audition for America's Next Top Model? I don't care how old you are, honey. You just need to know how to smize and be open to learning how to work the runway like a supermodel.
Yes! You're entering! You're entering! All of that!
love it.
You're done! Yes! This can happen!
You're like, and now I can audition too.
Yo, get ready, because everybody's gonna think they're a model.
Yes, come through.
Ooh, it's gonna be some fossils trying to audition.
So the
This is
show,
gonna be hilarious.
the main show,
Artifacts are gonna come through.
they also made headlines, just by promoting this and it's spread on social media. Everybody told their mom, everybody told their grandmama, everybody went to the grave and said, get up, you have a job. So what do you think of Tyra's decision to lift the 18 to 27 age limit? Ladies.
I love
I
it.
think
You're
it's
gonna be
beautiful.
tough. Let me show you how we did it in the 1800s, baby.
I
That's how
can't.
we did it.
Let me tell you, I think it's dope. I actually didn't realize that the age limit was 27. You guys, that
Oh,
is
yes.
so young.
Oh,
That
yes.
made me feel like I was
Older.
ancient. You
Yeah,
know,
but that's the same for a lot of industries, like like ball players,
Yeah.
football players. They
Yeah.
all have a limit, and it sucks because you have a shelf life.
And now they about to, you know what? Them old people gonna put a hurting on them young ones. I can't
Yes.
wait. I'm watching.
Let me tell you.
Watch it.
That is
crazy
true.
thing is,
Can't
some
wait.
of the biggest beauty icons right now are way over 27 years old. Kim Kardashian is considered a major beauty icon.
Yep.
She's over 27 years old.
Naomi Campbell is
Naomi-
8,000 years
Hey.
old.
8,000 years old.
It's slaying.
Beyonce,
Like-
I think Beyonce's 36. She's about to be
Look
36.
at Naomi.
Yeah.
Naomi doesn't age. Have you guys
No.
seen her in
She
person?
is 8,000
I can't
years
find
old.
one
Okay.
wrinkle
She's-
on that woman's face.
She's
Yeah, she
incredible,
looks
and she looks
amazing.
like that in person, you guys. And you know what's crazy? What I love about her is she was on, I think, Andy Cohen's show, Watch What Happens Live, and
Yep.
she just mentioned like a toss in the air. She was just like, "I love this face cream. I use it all the time." You guys, within 3 minutes of that going out,
Sold out.
sold out, and they had to put up a big old web page that said, "Thank you so much, Naomi Campbell, but we're sold out. Sign up for the sign up sheet." And so whatever she's doing, girl, is Jesus juice. Keep stepping
Okay.
out.
That's amazing.
And her body, too.
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry,
I can't
Jennifer
wait.
Lopez.
Right. And
That's
then
a beauty
all
icon.
the
But we're
people-
talking about supermodels. That's the genre that's the industry that Tyra is talking about. She's talking
Right.
about supermodels. So it is hard to see a supermodel. I mean, when's the last time you've gone to New York Fashion Week and you've seen somebody over 27?
That's
so
true.
that's why I am excited about this, because women, I think, get better as they age.
I agree.
After 30,
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be phenomenal. I cannot wait.
Y'all are being real positive, and praise God for that, but I have to disagree.
What?
Disagree with what?
No, I think 30 is that nice.
Okay,
right
30,
age of
yes.
starting to, like,
What?
You really think you get better?
Yeah, you do.
Yes.
It's some people.
I look bomb.
I look better.
You think?
Me personally, I think I
You
look
mean
better
stuff
now than
y'all
I was in
haven't
my
ever
20s.
looked. Really?
I think I look better now than I was in my 20s. I really do.
Well, damn.
I really do.
Adrian, you like your 20s
I think I look better now than I did in my 20s, but I think once I get maybe in my 60s, I might look back and be like, no, I was popping in my 30s.
No, I think you, but I know I look better this season than last season, so I'm like